To tell you guys. 3. Yo! What's going on, y'all? Welcome to libraviewss. I'm Charlene. Hit the subscribe button and hit that like button. I'm here to talk about Mr. Chris Brown. You know, the modern Michael Jackson. Yes, I'm saying it. The modern Michael Jackson, and this whole debacle with him collaborating with Chloe Bailey. Now, let's talk about it. Now, you got some people that's saying, why would Chloe Bailey do a song with a womanizing, woman beater, abuser like Chris Brown? You got some people saying, well, Chris Brown, you know, he beat up Rihanna. Yeah, he's a woman beater, but it happened so long ago. Like, who cares? If Rihanna forgave him, why should we care? Then you have some people that are just like, well, shit. You ain't say nothing when Normani collabed with Chris Brown, which is a lie. They dragged Normani. But Chris Brown has collabed with a lot of other female artists and have been associated with a lot of different female artists after the Rihanna situation, and y'all didn't drag them. But that's kind of not true, because Tiana Taylor was very cool with Chris Brown and her career was not that, you know, beneficial. Normani, that music video she did with him didn't do nothing for her career, so I don't know. But anyway, you got those people that are saying, why do you care? Y'all still listen to this person. Y'all still listen to that person. Why do you care? You know, yeah, he's an abuser, but who cares? Y'all, you know, let Chloe live. And I'm in that section. I'm in the let Chloe Bailey live, let Chloe Bailey collab and do what she does with Chris Brown. Because here's the thing, and here's the very bottom line of the whole entire situation. Has Chris Brown had a history of violent, negative interactions with the women, not woman, women that he has dated, plural? Yes. Like, what I don't understand, I don't like when people are like, oh, well, you know, he did this, he did that, like, you know, it was so long ago, blah, 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 blah. No, he has abused. It has been records of him being abusive and acting negatively and violently towards women, not just Rihanna. And shout out to Rodney. He said this too. Rodney the Voice. Check his YouTube page out. He's really dope. He's been accused of and convicted, essentially, the Rihanna situation. Karrueche Tran got a 5-year restraining order on him. As Rodney and other people have said, the black women that have come out saying, like, you know, the colorist accusations of him, you know, kicking women out, you know, his main supporters essentially out of, you know, his spaces and being rude and nasty and like vile, you understand? So it's not just the Rihanna situation. Karrueche, and it is sad that Rihanna gets, you know, the more publicity for the things that she went through with Chris Brown, and Karrueche just gets thrown. The people can forget about Karrueche. But Karrueche got a 5-year restraining order on somebody. Do you know how hard it is to serve somebody and get a conviction of like a peace order or a restraining order or something like that against somebody? Because I've had to gone through it. It's hard. And he got money, so he can hire people to cover his shit up and shit like that. And so even on a regular scale, it's hard to get that with evidence, with serving them, with everything. And Karrueche got that shit. So at the very end of the day, Chris Brown has had a past of violence. It is what it is. We're not going to erase it. It doesn't mean because, oh, it happened with this so long ago. Once if you beat women, you're a woman beater. If you have sex just one time, you're not a virgin. Like, it's like, even if you do things one time or 2 times or 10 years ago, you still are. You can grow, but you're still that. Just like if you're like, I don't know. But I'm gonna stop there, but whatever. Chris Brown has a history of violence, point blank period, with women, point blank period. But I'm still gonna listen to his music because honestly, if we're going to come from the angle of like, oh, like Chris Brown is this, Chris Brown is that, and he is, I'm not going to sit here like, oh, like, well, Rihanna hit him first. Oh, Rihanna, Chris Brown has a history of hitting women and abusing women. So it is what it is. But I'm still going to listen to his music because I like it. Because if we're going to sit up here and we're going to start to dismantle Chris Brown for, you know, what he's done, and he has done it, but are we going to stop eating McDonald's? Because y'all ain't finna sit up here and tell me that McDonald's, you know, when was the McDonald's established? What, in the 40s, the 50s? Doesn't have some type of history in their family or their business doing that could get them canceled on the spot. But y'all motherfuckers still ride around, some of you guys on a daily, to McDonald's to get what you want from them. Chick-fil-A has spoken out and has made their stance on LGBTQ rights. They've stood out on their thoughts on LGBTQ issues, abortion. They're very pro not choice, but the opposite of pro-choice. Conservative. They're a conservative company. But let me tell you something. And I hang around the girls. Chick-fil-A ain't never left the gay community. You understand what I'm saying? And they're like essentially literally against what half of the LGBT community stands for. But that don't stop y'all from pulling around, get you a spicy chicken sandwich with a large waffle fry and a large lemonade with light ice. That doesn't stop y'all from doing that. So it's kind of like, I feel like in almost everything, there's gonna be something that you could cancel somebody for. So if you're gonna enjoy what you're gonna enjoy what you're gonna enjoy. But what I say is don't enjoy what you're going to enjoy, but then try to make what somebody is or what somebody does like that it doesn't matter. Am I making sense what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to enjoy Chick-fil-A. Enjoy Chick-fil-A, but don't try to make light of the fact that they are against LGBT community. You get what I'm saying? It's like, they are against LGBT community, but I mean, you're making excuses. No, they're against LGBT community. Accept that. Don't try to make excuses for it and dress it up with the bow. No, they're against the LGBT community. But if you want to support them, support them. Because if we're going to from IKEA to the housing complex that you live in, if you really look and investigate probably the founder of the rental property that you live in, you'll probably find, this guy was a this and that and did this and did that. Are you going to move out of your home and not pay rent? Like, you get what I'm it's a rabbit hole. So if Chloe Bailey wants to make music with Chris Brown, make music with Chris Brown. If you get your ass beat, that's on you. But if we're gonna, I can't listen to this, I can't listen to this, then we're gonna have to go really deep into like people's backgrounds to really figure out who's doing what and who's doing this. And this is what I will say. There are some things, like if you off someone, if you unalive someone versus stealing $100 from someone. I mean, on a human level, yeah, like the offing someone is seen as a little bit better. But to who? Like whose moral scale are we going by? Because some people, maybe not majority, but some people would say that stealing $100 from someone is worse than unaliving someone. You have some people that think wire fraud or, whatever is worse than RAPE. But to some people, RAPE and unaliving someone is the ultimate thing that you can do to somebody, but not to everyone. Abusing women and kids and could be the ultimate low of low to you. But to them, hitting women is bad, but I'm more pissed off at this. Like, you get what I'm saying? So everybody's sensitivity and everybody's moral compass and everybody's issues with different things vary. And if we're going to go down this rabbit hole of, oh, let's cancel this, let's do whatever, they did this, oh, they didn't do that, oh, well, so long ago, oh, blah, blah, blah. What I will say and what I will end with saying is, you need to call people what they are. If you hit women, you're a woman beater. I don't give a fuck if it happened in 1892. If you drive a car, you're a driver. If you have sex, you're a sexually active person. Like, it's like if you do the thing, that's what you are. So what I want people to do is stop trying to explain what people have done and what people have been proven to have done. Don't try to wipe that away. Call it what it is. But also, too, if you're gonna get at Chloe Bailey for working with Chris Brown because of whatever, then you gotta stop listening to Whitney Houston's music. You gotta stop listening to, so many people's music. Because this person wrote that song and this person produced that song and, this person was like, you are going to have to literally like a sweater that's already been knitted, unknit every single thing and start, or like that's how you're going to have to do. And get all producers with squeaky clean backgrounds. All songwriters with squeaky clean backgrounds. And you're going to have to. So shut up, listen to the music. Stop trying to call things that actually happen as like something that didn't happen. Like, say what it is. But also, too, if Chloe wants to work with Chris Brown, let Chloe work with fucking Chris Brown. Who cares? Let her work with Chris Brown. It's okay. It's okay. So, that's all I have to say. I don't know if that made sense, but it made sense to me. So, thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm over 1,000 subscribers, so let's just keep getting them subscribers up. And I just need to get my views up. And until next time, deuces.